Help keep your baby healthy with coconut oil. Love this picture. Guy holding the baby and holding his nose. We know what happens. He needs, the baby needs a new diaper, right? So, two of the most used products, the basic products for small children, are baby oil and baby powder. And let's look at those and see what coconut oil has to do with either one of those. Well, here's a picture of Johnson's baby oil, the most popular baby oil on the market. You can see down here it says mineral oil and perfume for the ingredients, meaning perfume is bound to be an artificial substance. But what about mineral oil? Mineral oil is known as liquid petroleum, and I chose this picture purposely because it is a byproduct of refining gasoline. Yes, when you go to the pump and put gasoline in your car, that's from the same substance, the same place as mineral oil. It is a human immune and respiratory toxicant or allergen. It's a strong evidence for that. That's the Association of the Occupational and Environmental Clinics. Exact quote from their site. There are 4,094 studies in the PubMed Science Library, which may include information on the toxicity of this chemical, this mineral oil, and here we are taking this oil and artificial perfume, as they call it, some kind of smell. And I love the smell of baby powder. It's wonderful, but it's all chemicals. And we're putting it on infants. Does that sound like a good idea to you? Obviously, unrefined coconut oil is a much safer alternative. Now, the second product, I found this information on the American Academy of Pediatrics that recommends not using baby powder, and very wisely so. This is a quote from Dr. Andrew Weil's site, which I just found astonishing. The issue is the talc that once was used in powders, but fortunately has been eliminated in many of these products. I have no idea why he would say that. Here we are again, number one, baby powder sold, talc and perfume. There we are again with the fake smell and talc. So what about talc? Talc is a mineral composed of hydrated magnesium silicate. The danger is that babies can easily inhale tiny particles of it that are light enough to be carried in the air. When inhaled, talc can dry an infant's mucous membranes, adversely affect the baby's breathing, and cause serious lung damage. Studies have shown that talc can lead to shortness of breath and wheezing in babies, and can also lead to obstruction of the airways. Some babies have developed pneumonia and some have died as a result of respiratory failure from inhaling the powder. And that's from Dr. Weil's site. So why he says they've eliminated that is a mystery to me. This is not about coconut oil, the baby powder, obviously, but it's something I just had to say because it's so important. Organic cornstarch is a much safer alternative. Now, most of the corn is in this country, in America anyway, is GMO corn. But if you take the time, you can find organic, non-GMO cornstarch, which is what I use, not for babies, but for myself, for like a powder. I went to Walmart and I bought this pink round container, the typical thing with the scented, lavender scented or whatever. I don't even remember. And it had that big puff on the top. and it was under $1, and I bought it. I brought it home and immediately threw away the crap that was in there, rinsed it all out because I wanted the round container and the big powder puff, and I filled it up with this kind of non-GMO organic cornstarch, and that's what I use for a powder. So those of you who have babies or you have friends or family members that have babies, tell them about the danger of using these products and get them to use something that's much more natural and much safer for their babies. Even with the organic cornstarch, I recommend not letting it get near your child because they can still breathe it in. It's much safer than that other. But still, keep it away from your baby's nose and don't use these chemical-laden monstrosities that are on the market.